I die today, I'ma go and get some money. If I die today, I'ma go and get some money. If I die today, if I die today.
Cold flows for a cold mind, see a new world, but I'm so blind. Kick rocks when your time's up, better start digging like a coal mine. Cold heart, seen cold times, it's a bold move, but the sunshine raise up when you...
Good morning, VeChain family. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, hit that subscribe button for me. We're so close to 20,000 subscribers, just 2,000 subscribers away. I know there's 2,000 people that watch this channel and have not hit that red button. Just scroll down a little bit, tap the red button. There are plenty of channels that I watch every day that I think I'm subscribed to, but I find out later that I'm not. Hit the button, guys. It really helps, and it really gets me motivated to make these videos every day. Hit the button for me. I got my hot tea and honey, locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started, guys. We're talking about VeChain. Thank you to Eisenreich for this good stuff here. Fee delegation. All right, this is one of the big things about Proof of Authority 2.0 that'll really set us apart from the competition. What is fee delegation here? Let's take a look real quick. Make some adjustments here. So pretty much fee delegation is allowing smart contracts to be run on the VeChainThor blockchain without the user themselves having to pay the fee. Third parties can pay the fee for that smart contract in a seamless manner. For example, let's just say VeChain created a very popular game and you wanted to use some currency, some fiat, to purchase an NFT or a item on the game itself. Well, they would use fee delegation to do that. The gaming company would take over the VTHO fees for that smart contract being triggered, and all you got to do is just pay the fiat equivalent. So an example would be, imagine we have a blockchain based gaming app that allows users to spend native tokens of the project on purchasing weapons and armor, which exists as NFTs to enhance their in-game characteristics. Users can trade or sell their NFTs in the gaming marketplace. To allow the game to be mass adopted, we need to expand the user base to reach people who have very little knowledge of crypto and blockchain. Without delegated fee delegation as a service, users would first need to learn a long list of things about blockchain before they can even play the game. With DAS, the game now looks like a normal online game with in-game points, marketplace, something highly familiar to millions of people across the world. Individuals can acquire the project's native tokens, though, for existence, the game cards or airdrops, and start to play them right away. So it takes out all the signing of the transactions and you guys know how when you interact with Sync 2 and you have to sign transactions and move VTHO over here and over there. Well, with this, it eliminates all that and allows third parties, it allows developers to take on that hit. So as we can see here, the wallet, it has all the off-chain DApp components and smart contracts with the VIP 201 upgrade, delegation as a service, and then it gets the VTHO automatically gets pushed through and the smart contract automatically gets connected without any technical know-how. So delegation as a service, big for Proof of Authority 2.0, and I cannot wait for the vote. It's going to be awesome. The vote's going to be coming soon. I'm going to be doing a press release. Phase 2 of Proof of Authority 2.0 has been announced. Check that video out. And we're moving on, guys. I mean, you can go ahead and sell your VeChain if you want to. The bull run is not over, in my humble opinion. As I'm making this video now, Bitcoin has spiked quite heftily, and that's what we like to see. Again, guys, we're just keeping the faith. We're literally stacking and chilling. The model's been the same for life, and we're moving on, guys. All right, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my subscribers and one of the followers on Twitter. This man's has been here. Okay, this man's been watching the channel since I first started. I want to give a big congratulations to him. I'm a two-piece on Twitter. He created a VeChain Facebook group and it has reached 40,000 members. 40,000 members, the VeChain official community group. Go ahead, please request to to be in this group. If you have a Facebook, guys, let's help out the V fam. Shout out to I'm a two-piece. Congratulations for building such a robust ecosystem. I'm actually a part of this VeChain group. And while there are some, you know, Moon Boy posts and all that stuff, you know, Win Moon and all that, the majority of the posts on there are very informative. And, you know, it's an overall good group. Nice people there. If you have any questions, you know, how to use a ledger, all that stuff, how to stake VeChain, all that stuff, you can go to the Facebook group, and there are plenty of people here that will help you out. All right, guys. So thank you to I'm a two-piece. This guy's been an OG since way back, since when VeChain been, you know, below 1 cent. Nobody wanted it. Actually, it was below half a penny. My man's has been around here since then. A real OG. We're gonna give him a hand clap of praise. 40,000 members on the Facebook group, guys. The VeChain ecosystem and the VeChain community is growing. Don't let anybody tell you. Don't get distracted with vanity metrics and hoopla. All right, guys. Let's stay focused on the prize. Shout out to I'm a two-piece. Shout out to all the V fam. And we're moving on. VeChain mentioned in Fox Business. This is pretty awesome. In an interview with Scott Milker, host Charles V. Payne asked, everyone's tweeting about VeChain. Any thoughts? This is definitely one of the better bets in the crypto space. Thank you to Eisenreich for finding this gem. Let's take a listen. Hopefully they don't zuck me. It's about 20 seconds. I did sound check beforehand, so it should work.
Without endorsing them per se, but if they're intriguing to you or not, everyone's tweeting about VeChain. Any thoughts on that?
VeChain is an incredible company. They're enhancing supply chain management. It addresses a lot of the issues with siloed data that could fundamentally change the way the companies operate. This is definitely one of the better bets in the crypto space.
Without endorsing them per se, but if they're intriguing...
I would agree. One of the better bets. Again, siloed data is useless data. Okay, if we can bring all the data together, data is the new oil, carbon is the new oil, all this stuff, we could bring that data together and aggregate it and use third parties to certify that data as transparent and correct. That is the future, guys. Everybody wants data aggregation. Everybody wants to bring their data together, and having VeChain there as a low to no code ecosystem, as a low to no code blockchain as a service ecosystem, this is definitely going to be a game changer for the future. We already see it. VeChain's been revolutionizing not only supply chain, but revolutionizing food tracking, revolutionizing makeup tracking, and even revolutionizing NFTs with their launch of enterprise NFTs in San Marino and other places. So y'all go ahead and sell your VeChain if you want to, bruh. Like, I mean, you know, it's not my money. It's not my future. You know, I've been reading a book. I've been trying to read more audio books lately. I like a lot of finance books, a lot of business books and stuff like that. So I've been reading this book called The Compounding Effect. Okay, sorry if you guys hear that. There's construction literally right outside my door. But The Compounding Effect, great book. Go ahead and read it. Right now, it's free on Audible. So if you guys got an Audible account, go ahead and get it. It's 100% free. And one of the things that struck me in that book is that the gentleman, the narrator said, for every $1 you spend a day, you're spending $5 in the future. Okay? So every $1 I don't spend on assets today, assuming an 8% increase, but we're talking about crypto here, 8% is nothing. Assuming a 1,000% increase in the future, that's taking future money away from yourself in the future. Okay, every dollar you spend a day is $5 less you could spend on the future. That's why, guys, we're literally stacking VeChain and chilling. We're not selling our assets. We are continuing to buy up as many assets as humanly possible. Okay, normies, people who, you know, are constantly in debt, people who constantly work paycheck to paycheck, they don't buy assets. They buy consumer goods. They buy Lambos. They buy overly expensive cars. They buy McMansions. The real 1% buys assets, and they don't stop. buying assets. All right, guys. This is not to say you should buy VeChain or whatever. You do what you want with your own money, but I know where my fiat's going. Okay, guys? Moving on. And finally, VeChain top 5 in social market activity. 1 second. I'm going to go and do some YouTube magic and close this window. The construction is getting real loud outside. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back, so hopefully that is a little bit more bearable for you guys. So looks like we're in the top 5 here. Looks like we're in 4th place here of social media activity. Typically VeChain is all the way at the top, but of course, since we've been on a little bit of a dip, nobody wants to search for it, which doesn't really make any sense, because if you think about it, people who make the most money buy when nobody wants to buy. But there's always going to be greed. There's always going to be FOMO. There's nothing we can do. No matter how many times we say, hey, don't FOMO. Hey, don't be greedy. Hey, don't buy when it's at all-time highs. People are still going to do so. All right? And I think that this next leg, this next bull run, we're going to start to see, once Bitcoin gets up to 70K, 80K, 90K, on its way up to 100K, you're going to start to see people who've never invested before, who, are shitty with money, coming in and asking you about crypto, all right? When they should have been asking you a couple months ago when we were at lows, when they should have been asking you about VeChain when it was 5 cents. Nobody wants it then. Nobody wants to buy then. They all want to buy when it's all the way up. I don't get it. I never will get it. But hey, I'm going to take advantage of it every single time, and savvy investors do the same. All right, guys, so not too much news in the VeChain ecosystem, but we still got to get that news out there for you guys each and every day. 906 days to the next Bitcoin block halving, guys. I mean, things are looking pretty good if we take a look here. Bitcoin is almost at 50,000 again. Like I said, guys, just be careful. Just watch. Just sit back and watch. Stack your VeChain and chill. When Bitcoin gets back above 60K, when it goes up to 70K, which I truly do believe it will, you're going to start to get people out of the woodwork asking you about this crypto stuff. Don't be that guy. For the love of God, don't be that guy. Buy when nobody else wants to buy, and you'll be A-okay. All right, guys. I love y'all so much. VeChain's doing well. VeChain's pumping like absolute mad right now. Up 20% on the day. Well, 19% on the day. I mean, you can sell your VeChain if you want to. Like, that's all I gotta say. Go ahead. It's all you. You're in control. That's what being your own bank is about, guys. And that's why we love it. Alright. I love you guys so much. Unfortunately, I've got to run. I gotta go wage slave now. But I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for the Cardano updates. That'll be another rapid fire video. And I can't wait to, do YouTube full time, get these longer videos out, do live streams, all that good jazz. I have not forgotten about you guys. Alright. I love you. Hit that red button. And I'll talk to you soon with the Cardano updates. Have a good day.